Hello out there, on the air live this time. Isaac Rosenthal, I got Travis Green by my side, and it's time for some Duck hockey. Second weekend of the season. San Diego State in town tonight after a season-opening sweep of the Cal Bears down in Medford. And let's start there. Those two first games against Cal. Always, you don't really know quite what we're going to get those first games when you haven't had a real full set of practices together, but to me at least it looked like a pretty good first 2 hours of hockey.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the prettiest hockey, but we went down there, got the job done, and we had a good week of practice this week. So I think we're looking to, really make some noise happen early in the season here.
And then it is the San Diego State Aztecs in town tonight. As we said, this is their first two games of the season. They had a couple of alumni inter-squad type scrimmages last week, but in terms of real hockey, this is our first chance to see what kind of squad they're going to put up. We think it's going to be a pretty good one that San Diego State puts forward this year. They're another program like Oregon that has ambitions as maybe elevating to ACHA D1 and beyond in the future. So potentially a Pac-8 title preview tonight. A lot of hockey for both teams to be played before we get there. What was the focus like in practice this week with this tough San Diego State team coming into town?
I don't want to give away Coach's secret here, but we spent a lot of the time working on systems, really bearing down, executing plays. We did some power play and just trying, a few battle drills here and there just to kind of loosen up and get everybody excited and just ready for the weekend. So.
Alrighty, well, the clock up above the Zamdor says we've got about 7.5 minutes left of warm-ups. Travis and I are going to take a quick break, but wanted to just stop in and say hi to everyone who's already here. We will be back with you for Puck Drop when it is time for Puck Drop. See you then. Don't go too far. Steven is just the best in the business down there, isn't he?
Absolutely. Best introductions in the ACHA by far.
Full service starting lineup, and got to be the only PA announcer maybe in the world that does his own anthem singing. Just really top-notch stuff from DJ Knucklepuck down there. Starting lineups for the Ducks, it's Hank Bradford in goal. Tell us a little something about the rookie netminder.
He's a really good guy. He just came out of junior hockey, I believe, in upstate New York, Utica. So, I think he was one of the guys who was actually fortunate enough to play last season when a lot of people weren't playing. So definitely got that a step up on everybody.
And then in front of Hank, it's going to be the same five that started the games last week. Jack Garrity, Liam Baird, and Jimmy Gagan, that first offensive group with Austin Poltz and Caden Gordon filling in on defense. Gonna let you know right now, I'm not gonna have IDs for the Aztec players. Could not get a good roster put together for them. So we'll do the best we can with the Ducks. It's always a little iffy those first few weeks of the season until jersey numbers get hammered down, and on the Aztecs, unfortunately, just gonna have to be that guy tonight. But that is what it is. We're back underway here, and it is the Aztecs off the face-off, who will send a shot through that's kicked back away by Bradford, and now Liam Baird sending it for Jimmy Gagan, trying to center it for Jack Garrity, and it deflects into the corner where it's picked up by Baird. Now behind the net, Gagan knocked down, but able to move it to Baird. Back up to the point for Gordon, now shot back through. Kicked into the corner where Gagan is sent down to the ice. Baird picks it back up, looking for the wraparound was Jack Garrity. Right back to Gordon and into the chest protector of the one Aztec who we can't name. That's Nick Ilvento. He was a solid netminder, though probably one of the few names I would have recognized on the San Diego State team from their last squad. This, of course, is the team that the Ducks beat 2 seasons ago to start their playoff run in Tahoe in that epic, historic comeback. 5 goals in 5 minutes and 12 seconds in that one, turning the 2-5 deficit into a 7-5 win, and that is the turning point in Duck hockey recent history for me. A new group out there for the Ducks to battle for that puck, but Aztecs will find it. Charnholm, Crows, and 24's Nick Slayton out there. Fans making some noise here as we pass the 18:30 mark, the first period. And now off the boards into the neutral zone. Travis, first shift or two, what are you seeing?
I think we're coming out with a lot more energy this weekend than we did last weekend. I think the 2-hour commute down to Medford, I think, can definitely give you a little bit of bus legs. So, it's good to see the guys come out and, play with a little bit of fire.
with Soler after the shot from Austin Pulse. 18-11 left, first period. Happy to actually be live and on the air this week. Apologies for our internet issues in Medford. Want to say hi to everyone who's watching us live. Big Oregon fan Jacob in the comments, and of course our friends Shauna and Sam Rosenberg and everyone else who's not chiming in. We got an early penalty here that comes up against the Aztecs. Did you see a call on that, Trev?
No, I missed it. But looks like it's number 8 in the box for the Aztecs.
Get that on screen for you if you bear with me here. This power play unit setting up for the Ducks. A lot of potential we could see from this power play group in Medford. Maybe not as much production as the Ducks wanted, but there were some good moments. This time it's the Aztecs clearing it with 1:20 left on the man advantage for the Ducks and 17:27 left in the opening period. Across the blue line, a shot from Nick Slayton, deflected before it ever got to the netminder. Now Rendell finding it top of the circle. And out through the neutral zone it goes. Fortney will start behind his own net, surveying his options with 16:50 left in the first. .30 seconds left in the man advantage. Not a whole lot produced by this first power play of the game for the Ducks, as they've got to chase this one down in their own end. Now Pultz recovers. DeRosier throwing it across ice. And Fortney will ring it around the boards for Charnholm. And we're back to five-a-side hockey. So not a fantastic opening power play for the Ducks. DeRosier reaching in for that. Lost a wheel. And now a shot from Charnholm. Collects his own rebound, tries to throw it behind goal, and stuffing it, but El Vento's on top of it with 15:32 left in the first period. Griffin Minchin out there along with 79 tonight. I'll get you the IDs in a moment. 79's Charlie Marr, and the third out there is Pat Routson with Nick Slayton and Tobin Fix, the D pair. Slayton will recover that puck. Maybe looking up ice himself. He'll just flip it in as he gains the red line, and El Vento will take the whistle with 15:01 left in the first period. .170 watching right now. Happy to have you with us. Be here tomorrow as well. Gagan throws that on goal. Rebound was there, but Baird couldn't get it into a shooting angle. And now Tobin Fix will stop behind his own net. Goes the other way with it. Gets it right back and sent to Nick Slayton, who lost a wheel there, but no call. And Fix again will play it back behind the boards. Behind the goal, I should say. Behind the boards would be a little different. There's Baird for Gagan. Shot off an Aztec skate, and it sends San Diego the length of the ice, but the Ducks will go right back the other way as Baird sends a shot that goes into the corner. Austin Poltz in front of Rendell. Right back for Poltz. And it's DeRosier there with Rendell. Aztecs will find that puck, but Rendell took it right back. Working 1-on-2 is Connor Rendell, able to find DeRosier though, and then move back out to Poltz at the point. Shot through traffic in the back of the net! 1-0, the Ducks take the lead. And while we send this replay live, Travis, why don't you walk us through what happened?
To me, it kind of looked like a shot from the point. Was it tipped there? Or did it go straight in?
Little hard to tell, but we'll see what they announce the goal as.
Yeah, no, because Poltz got a shot kind of low in there, and it definitely, in a good spot. It's really in a tippable position when it's nice and low to the ice like that. So.
And they do give it to Rendell, the name I hear. But good job all involved there to find that position to shoot from and get the shot through and then get the tip on it. And in the end, it's a 1-0 lead. Here's Rendy again, flipping that up for Isaiah Strategos. And played with the high stick. Yes.
Oh, and another note, Isaac, Hunter Voys actually just entered the game this past whistle, too. He was sitting here doing homework just moments ago, but I guess that must have been what the commotion was about the score sheet before the game. I guess they were getting his name on the score sheet there, so good to see Hunter out there.
Well, that's good. That's nice, because I know he was really bummed to not get to play last week.
Yeah, no, it looks like he is wearing number 13 on the defense.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye. I've got Caden Gordon at 13, but we'll see. Hunter, one of the several Southern California recruits on this squad, and that puts him in a position where he knows a couple of these Aztecs. Asked him about that before the game, and if he knew any of them, and he kind of made a face and starts going through I played against this guy, I played against that guy, and that's always fun when you've got that kind of familiarity.
Yeah, I think when you get up there in age, you start to just know somebody from somewhere, somehow, along the way.
So battle in the corner there, and sent into the neutral zone by Charnholm, who will now find his own way to the bench. Nick Slayton, nice moves, creates a shot, and Elvento's got to look behind him. And is that moment of seeing a goalie look behind him look a little different from up here?
Yeah, there's a little bit more of a calming aspect to watching it from the crowd versus being the guy who's looking at the net.
All right, so back here. Nice drop to play it forward for Minchin, who fires a shot that's saved, and the Ducks are keeping that netminder busy.
Yeah, we're really utilizing the shots, low shots tonight, seems like. We're trying to go after those rebounds a little more.
Minchin behind the net. Also out there for, I believe, the first time in the number 29 sweater tonight that normally belongs to Dom Estrada is Stas Popkov, and I'm just as a broadcaster real excited about that gentleman's name. Excellent hockey name for Stas, and chance for him to make his collegiate debut this week after not featuring last week against the Bears. .10:38 left in the opening period. Dangerous moments for a second off the face-off. Not out of the woods yet are the Ducks, as it's San Diego State working it around now. Bouncing puck, knocked down, centering, and into the corner. So is that, you're telling me that's Hunter in the 13?
Yeah, looks like Hunter.
Wonder if Caden's got a different jersey, or
I couldn't tell you.
We'll see. We'll keep an eye out.
I don't see him on the bench anywhere. Maybe they swapped him out. Save him for tomorrow's game, possibly.
Baird for Gagan. Trying to get it to Garrity on the doorstep, couldn't get it through traffic, and offside. Really fun watching that first line start to click.
Yeah, no, you got Jack, you got Liam, you got Jimmy, and they're all just great skaters. They move well out there, they move the puck well, they see the ice well. So it's not the most fun being a goalie out there in practice against them.
Can't imagine that is. Shot that will ring off the boards. Garrity trying to fight through traffic. Puck collected just a couple of steps beyond the blue line by the Aztecs. And now in the neutral zone, settling for Gagan. Now plays it across to Baird. Behind the net, Gagan will get there first. Right back toward Baird, but picked up by the Aztec captain. 9:20 left in the opening period. It's a 1-0 Ducks lead. Here's Nick Slayton sending a shot high and wide. And fortunate bounce there. Isaiah Strategos will find the puck, drops it towards Rendell, and covered up there. Some big dudes on this Oregon team this year.
Yeah, no, definitely factored in some size this year. Looks like San Diego's actually got some pretty big fellas on their team too. So definitely looking forward to some physicality. We didn't see a lot of physicality in Medford. I think Cal, they were a bit of a smaller team this year. So
they got their hits in though.
Yeah, they did.
Not always the cleanest, but they got their money's worth. Especially the end of the first period of that second game.
Yeah, I think when you get a crowd like that out there, I think it's pretty hard not to not to get a little excited, a little physical, get into the game.
No one knew where the puck was for a moment there, and then it's found by the Ducks and just shot in from the neutral zone. Ilvento will glove it and sets it down for his defense, but it's Oregon right back on the puck in front. A chance for Rendell. And Ilvento saw it the whole way. 8:23 left, first period. That'll go off the skates of Garrity. Sets up a play, though, for San Diego State. Just a tough bounce for the Ducks there, but eventually that puck will be worked into the corner. Now behind the net in the slot, it was loose. Back to the point. Number 6 for the Aztecs thought about a shot, put the brakes on to try to change the angle. Now just keeping it in. Dangerous bounce. And now into the neutral zone. A chance for the Ducks to catch their breath for half a second, but the Aztecs right back on the puck and right back into the Duck zone. Circling around now. Moving in from the point. Shot was blocked. The Ducks bench loves it. And Garrity tried to take the puck with him. He's pushed into the boards. No one's got it cleanly, and now it's the Ducks who take it away. Garrity skating through to the neutral zone. Finding a teammate at the blue line. And now poke toward goal, but not a serious challenge on net there. It's Pat Routson in the number 4 shirt, along with Griffin Minchin and Charlie Marr. Now the Aztecs just offside. Linesman right on it. 6:46 left in the opening period. Back underway. And behind the red line, just stuck in that corner. The Aztecs haven't really been able to get out of the perimeter very often. But they are working it around said perimeter at the moment. Now a shot in and a tight angle for Bradford, but he does a good job to see it. Slayton will backhand it around. Gayton now for Poltz. Or, no, not Poltz, that was Fix. Back up top. Nifty move there and a shot, but blocked on the way through. Another shot that hit the side of the goal, it sounded like. And now San Diego State will get it to the neutral zone, where Nick Slayton finds it. Tried to push it forward for Baird. Taken away from him, and now a puck will just roll to Bradford, and he will get the whistle with 5:36 left in the opening period of a 1-0 hockey game. Dumped in there, and Poltz will back around to Rendo, who's knocked down and going to get a penalty out of it. boarding the call. And the Ducks back to the man advantage. It didn't look great that first time, so what do they got to do better this time, Trev?
Well, I think we just got to get more shots, and we got to hang on to the puck. We got to win those battles in the offensive zone and keep the puck in their end, tire them out, get more shots. I think that would definitely go a long ways compared to the first power play opportunity we had.
So 2-minute man advantage, looking to build on that 1-0 lead. But they will have to start from behind the net of Henry Bradford as Holtz sends an Aztec for a ride. Now DeRosier behind the net. Back up around. Sending it across, looking for Charnholm. Couldn't get it cleanly. Austin Poltz now. Shot through traffic. Put down by the goaltender Ilvento right in front of a teammate, but Aztecs can't get it out. Bouncing puck is still loose. And now Charnholm thought about the shot, then back to Poltz. Shot through traffic, didn't get through. DeRosier now back to Charnholm. Waiting, shooting! And again, blocked before it got through. It's Austin Poltz. Dropping it for Crows. And going the other way. The Aztecs shorthanded. And Bradford saw it. But, that was scary. And now Jimmy Gagan. Now Slayton. Shot through, right back to Nick Slayton. Now Baird. Down goes a Duck. They're going to get another power play here. Shot through, rebound, and that's an early whistle. So it's going to be, looks like 8 seconds of 5-on-3. For what I imagine is a trip. Yes, sir. So maybe one sequence for real of 5-on-3 and then really just an extended 5-on-4.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a quick drive to the net right off the draw here and utilize the man advantage.
If you're playing your home game, it's number 24 in the box for the Aztecs. Number 4 took the earlier penalty, but with San Diego State clearing, that will basically kill off the rest of the 5-on-3. As Mr. Number 4 goes to the bench, he'll be replaced. Ducks have to get back on side. Little mishandled there, and he'll go back behind the net. Bradford playing for Slayton. Now Baird. Now Rendell. It's a shot. Rebound was there for a moment. Connor will chase it into the corner. But cleared by San Diego State halfway through. 1 minute left on the man advantage. 2:25 left in the opening period. Still 1-0 Ducks. There's Fortney. And the Aztecs again, shorthanded the other way. Shot wide. DeRosier will pick it up. Flipped it, trying to find Crows. Couldn't knock it down. But eventually he'll come away with it. Now back toward Crows. Swung a stick at it. And then swung a body at an Aztec before Charnholm back to Poltz, just keeping it onside. Back to Charnholm, nice pass, and the shot deflects into the netting behind the goal with 19 seconds left on the man advantage. that a broken stick will get dealt with. Returning it to the appropriate bench. All right, housekeeping underway or dealt with. And we're playing puck again. Nice job by Charnholm to keep that in. Deflected on the pass through into the corner to Rosier, back to Charnholm, back to Jordan, back to toward Charnholm, but taken away. Now Pultz, and we're back to five-a-side hockey.
Great chance there by Charnholm, just went wide.
Another shot that deflects into the corner. It was Tobin Fix throwing in a goal from the blue line. Now, Minchin.
Oh, he fell right onto the bench there for the Aztecs.
Bradford just does a nice job to collect that one. Officially 41 seconds left in the opening period. Been a tight one. Connor Rendell scored the opener, the tip of the Austin Pultz shot, and that's it for the scoring through these first nearly 20 minutes. Off the face-off, this goes all the way down where Liam Baird will make life miserable for the Aztec skater. Just offside there. .30 seconds left in the opening period. And Baird crunched against the boards. And the puck come right back to him. Still, it's behind the net for the Aztecs now. 15 seconds left. Baird found it again, though. And now taken right from him. 8 seconds left. And that's going to be a penalty right at the end of the period against the Ducks. Tripping the call, just got tangled up. It's a tough break.
Yeah, those are certainly penalties you don't want to take. You don't want to take a penalty late in the period, and you don't want to start a period short-handed either, right? So, tough break for the Ducks. Hopefully they're able to kill it.
It's Tobin Fix who has time to think about things. And off the face-off, it'll just be pushed into the corner, and that'll do it for the opening 20 minutes of play. After one period, Oregon 1, San Diego State nothing. Before we go to break, your closing thoughts on those first 20 minutes?
Well, to me, it looked pretty transitional, pretty back and forth. You see two teams out here that haven't seen each other, and they're trying to get a feel for each other. I saw a lot more physicality. I think San Diego State's got a pretty good sized team. So do we. I think it'll be an interesting second period, a good second period. It's been pretty back and forth so far. So.
Alrighty, well, the teams retreat to the sort of locker rooms, and we will be back with you for the second period. Don't go too far. back inside Lane County Ice Center, the rink exchange. Second period just about to get back underway. There'll be a little bit of carryover power play time for the Aztecs. We were saying pretty okay first period. What do you think the message was in the intermissions?
Just keep plugging away. I think when you keep going at a team relentlessly, and you don't get those bounces in the first period. If you keep pushing, they might come by the second, they might come by the third. You just got to keep going strong. The shots were 19-5 in favor of Oregon for that period. So, yeah, you just got to keep pushing, keep going.
A 57-shot game, that's not a bad pace. So the Ducks, maybe they would have wanted a tad more production, but 19 shots is no small number. We did also find out, by the way, Caden Gordon was hurt very late in warm-up, so it was actually Voiles from the start wearing that number 13 sweater. We certainly give our best wishes to Caden. Underway, though, on this Aztec power play as they look for their 6th shot of the game. Nice stick play there from Griffin Minchin. Interrupts anyway that pass. As the Aztecs still trying to set up on the power play. Just lost it at the point, did number 6 in black and red. I like these Aztec jersey numbers. They're nice and easy to read. I just wish I had names to go with them, but maybe we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, they kind of seem to bounce out at you.
There's Slayton will try to clear, but an Aztec in the way of it. 52 seconds left on the man advantage. Just working it up top now, trying to get a shot, and Bradford sees it the whole way through.
Another great stop by Hank there. He's definitely covered up his rebounds really well this game.
I thought he looked really good in his one game against Cal. Did allow 2 goals, but if you remember the 2 goals that he allowed against Cal, one was on a breakaway where the forward just made a really nice move, and the other one was kind of a snake laser of a shot. Not much he could do about either one of those 2 goals, but everything that he could have done something about, he did.
Yeah, no, he definitely, just from watching him, he definitely competes on every puck. He covers the net well. He's got good angles, so.
As that's sent into the corner, 12 seconds left on their man advantage. The Ducks nearly out of danger here. And Liam Baird tried to create something for Gagan. Now fixes out of the box, and Gagan sent to the ice. Chip back in.
Oh, nice shot.
Nifty one there as the Ducks take a 2-0 lead.
Jack Garrity with a backhand, looks like. Went bar down, or top of the net anyways.
Look at that. We're 2 for 2 on replays today, too. Making Oregon hockey broadcast history. We did have him once before, way back in the day when we had a full-time producer. Dylan, if you're out there, we miss you. As Voiles will get a touch on this one. That was Garrity, we said, on the goal there?
Yeah, Jack. 17-21 left. Second period is
It's been the veterans getting it done for the Ducks tonight. A lot of rookies scoring that first weekend down in Medford. Connor Rendell, Jack Garrity, not rookies. Been around this program a little bit. There is Voiles. Hunter, we mentioned this before, the Ducks have some size this year. Hunter Voiles definitely in that group. As our Crows and DeRosier, who are out there as the forward group with Austin Charnholm at the moment. Austin Poltzel, he's sent to the ice there. Chance through, deflected high off the glass behind the net. Voiles toward Charnholm, who chops at it, and it squirts through the neutral zone all the way into the Aztec zone, where they will start up the ice now. Nick Slayton sent to the corner. Here's Marr. Now back around to Slayton. Shot didn't get through. Picked up by the Aztecs, but capped in by Nick Slayton. Aztecs just onside. No, they weren't. Just offside. In fact, trying to get that zone entry and the line change done at the same time, and just got their paths crossed a little bit. 15:56 left. Anything you're seeing different so far in this second period for either team?
No, it just kind of seems like the same back and forth hockey that we saw in the first here. I think maybe teams are getting a little bit more gritty. The hitting and stuff seems to be getting a little more vicious. So,
speaking of hitting, the Aztecs just tried to knock Jack into the Oregon bench, and that's a challenge to try to hit a man that large.
Oh yeah, that's chopping down a tree with that one.
There's Baird working on the puck there, pays the price, but stays on his feet. Now Fix will backhand for Gagan. And now Garrity. Across the blue line, Jack Garrity. All the way around. Right there for Baird, but he couldn't stop it home. Back to Fix, shot through, glove, then held.
Excellent pad save there by the Aztecs goalie.
$15-11 left in this second period. One-timer Rendell, and the save made by Elvento. Connor was ready for that, but so was the netminder.
Yeah, that's a good way to catch someone sleeping sometimes. Some of these teams is park a guy in the slot and toss him the puck.
Rendell, Strategos, Fortney. It's a line I actually really like the composition of for the Ducks. Three kind of really different players, and they should all be able to complement each other well, I think. I want to go for icing against the Ducks with 14:41 officially left in the second period. 28, 27, and 7. The forward group for the Aztecs as Austin Pultz finds it behind the net. Sends it up for Rendell. Now Fortney will just play it off the boards and tries to create a battle for it down low. Deflects off some sticks, so icing waved off. Pultz is going to have to go to war for it. Aztecs one-timer turned aside Hank Bradford. And now the Ducks just trying to get it out of their own zone. It'll be Fortney flipping it all the way down to the goal of Ilvento as the Ducks get new skaters out. And the Aztecs will start from behind their own goal. But in the neutral zone, Charlie Marr there for the Ducks with Pat Routson and Griffin Minchin, the former Eugene general who knows this rink very well. Fix and Slayton, 12 and 24, the D pair for the Ducks. Minchin deflected. Marr now. Tried to feed Minchin. Deflected before it got there. Right back and bodies flying around now as Nick Slayton will backhand it. The Ducks just back on side. Penalty coming up. It goes against San Diego State. I think the call was roughing, which I will point it out when I think the Ducks get a little fortunate on a penalty call every once in a while. I'm not sure that I saw a whole lot of roughing there. Maybe the hit was a little high. You'll take it. It's not the best or the worst roughing call.
Yeah, well, I think the penalty kind of originated there, right near the blue line, where you had two guys that hit the same guy shortly after the same time.
So it's the Ducks back to the man advantage. Give me a moment to get my graphic up here. It is number 26 if you're playing the home game who took the penalty for San Diego State. Fortney toward Charnholm. Now Gagan will chase after it with a couple of Ducks going to the bench, and it's up and out of play. Right toward the San Diego State locker chairs. 12:25 left. Second period, 2-0 Ducks. As Nick Slayton has to get on his horse and chase after that one. Now given a few moments to think and finds Jack Garrity. Weaving through traffic is Jack Garrity back to Baird and looked for Gagan, couldn't get it across. Nice job, Nick Slayton, to keep that one in the zone. Gagan moves it to the wing. Deflected in front, loose still. And now Baird for Slayton. Back to Nicholas. 27 seconds left on the penalty. Setting up from behind the net, trying to get it to Garrity. A shooting chance after all that for Garrity. Perhaps. Still he has the puck on his stick now to Nick Slayton at the blue line. Shot through traffic. Save made. Garrity collects the rebound. Back up to Slayton again. That'll do it for the man advantage. Back to five-a-side hockey. But the Ducks looking a little more dangerous on the man advantage that time. Liam Baird. Ducks on a line change. Going there to get that one. And here comes San Diego State. Looking for the penalty. They'll get the penalty. A little bit too much stick for the referee's liking. And hooking the call against the Alaskan. What have you seen so far on the penalty kill from the Ducks?
I think we got to come out with some urgency on the penalty kill. Be able to clear pucks and just eat away the clock.
Never a bad recipe on the penalty kill. As the Aztecs start on the power play again, they'll just work the puck around the perimeter for the moment. Big hit, Austin Poltz, but it's going to be a penalty. Boarding the call against number 23. Tough break. So 5-on-3 now. As a goaltender, what do you want out of your penalty kill unit on a 5-on-3?
I think probably one of the biggest things that's underestimated in a penalty kill or a power play, even for that matter, is just communication. Just making sure everybody's on the same page, making sure everybody can see each other out on the ice, and everyone's pushing towards the common goal.
All right, well, big chance for San Diego State to get back a little bit more into this game. $1:30 left on the Garrity minor, and then 20 or so extra seconds of time on the Poltz minor. And the Ducks will get a clear, and are they going to get another one?
Looks like it, yeah. It looks like a trip. And we see Hunter Voice trying to argue his case, but that hardly ever goes well for you when you're on your way to the box.
No, I don't think I've seen anyone win that argument yet. Been watching this game for a long time, but the referees just never seem to be interested in engaging in a logical discussion there.
Definitely not much room on the debate floor.
So what do we got? Is Garrity's now out at 2 minutes into whistle?
I think Garrity's got about a minute and 15 seconds left on his penalty.
And then that Voiles minor not even able to start just yet.
I think it starts. It's just not on the clock yet.
And pushing that puck around to the Aztecs. Trying to be patient with now a ton of 5-on-3. Time off iron. And then another shot that goes wide. 9:20 left. Second period. 35 seconds left on the Garrity penalty. And 50 seconds left on the Poltz one as that shot goes high and wide. Get the pass across to the Aztecs, waiting on the shot, still waiting on the shot. Bradford makes the save. Nice play. Lying on the ice by...
Oh, that was... there's some controversy on the ice because Tobin appeared to...
He played the puck with his hand, but I thought that in the defensive zone,
you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that in the defensive zone, but I guess the play got blown down for some reason. So
I think the reason the play got blown down is because it's a nuanced rule, and we're in the ACHA.
You never know with the rule book of the ACHA.
Yeah, because I was just about to call it out that I thought that was a really nice play.
Yeah.
That Tobin Fix made without his stick to still be able to get the puck out of the dangerous area. At least it's not a penalty. It just cost the Ducks a whistle, but I don't think it's a whistle that should have gone.
Yeah.
Only a penalty there if you close your hand around the puck, and then you could get a delay, but that's very clearly not what happened. And now 10 seconds left on the Pulse minor. Still dangerous in front, they score. And boy, that's just really backbreaking timing for the Ducks too, because they could have kept that puck out for 2 seconds longer. They're all out of the box.
Yeah, no, it's a tough break for the Ducks. Bradford looked like he almost had that one there. He was right there, but you got to give hats off to the Aztecs for pushing through and seeing through that play to the end of the play. So.
So 5-on-4 now. It's a 2-1 game. And a battle raging down low. Now sent point to point by the Aztecs, and they score again. So just like that, we got a tie game.
Yeah, there appeared to be some traffic in front of the goalie on that one. I'm not sure if Henry Bradford fully saw that shot or not. Looked like he had a piece of it, but it just kind of squeaked through.
After the parade of penalties, is 2 very quick goals for the Aztecs.
I think that might be a topic of conversation during the intermission from Coach Orr.
Yeah. So it's the first time, I believe, the Ducks have been tied in a game that's not 0-0 this season. As Bradford blocks that one away. Aztecs have grabbed the momentum. Ducks tried to grab it right back as Liam Baird grabbed that puck out of the air. Aztecs wanted another penalty for some incidental tangling up. Shot must have deflected off of something.
Yeah, I think that tapped off someone's stick from the Ducks, but looks like they're moving the face-off outside the zone, so maybe I shouldn't speak too loudly.
It's Oregon trying to respond now. Charnholm, DeRosier, Crows with Pultz and Voiles.
Oh, that's
a hit up high.
That looked like an elbow.
It gets the Aztecs bench going, but Now that referee on the back of his head, that's not a...
would that be a head contact maybe?
That may be head contact, which is might be more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rule book says about the head contact, but... Oh, looks like they did call it an elbow.
There's still a discussion, though. Yeah, the initial signal, the referee had the hand in the back of his head. That would be head contact, but elbowing the one actually given to the box, I don't know. Don't know what San Diego State's argument is on that one, really. I tried to be nice to them earlier, but that one looked pretty clear from my perspective. So the Ducks back on the man advantage. Big chance to grab one of those goals back. Garrity. Moving it around. Shot into the corner. And now it's a short-handed break for the Aztecs. Nice stick play from Nick Slayton.
Good save by Hank on that breakaway.
Here's Baird, Liam Baird for Jimmy Gagan. Couldn't quite, I think maybe shooting for a rebound there, but Baird couldn't catch up to it. There's a large collision, but Austin Poltz ends up, I think, taking the worst of it, picks himself back up. 50 seconds left in the man advantage for the Ducks. Gagan to Rosier. Shot, rebound there, now into the corner. DeRosier to Poltz, back to DeRosier, one-timer! Into the corner it goes, behind the net again. Can't keep it in the zone, goes all the way down where Bradford will put a stick down on it for Austin Poltz to collect it. Now Kurt Fortney. Charnholm for Crows. Poltz. And back to five-a-side of the Aztecs. As we get another whistle. 4:31 left, second period. 2-2 the score now.
Yeah, I think if you're the Ducks right now, you want to forget about that sequence of bad penalties and just try and close this period out the best you can.
.4:25 left in the period. Bradford plays it into the corner. Aztecs were there, but Minchin pokes it away. Now that was a dangerous pass for the Aztecs, but they can't collect on it. Boyles now for Marr. Marr with Strategos. It's Charlie Marr poked away from him as he tries to move through the zone. Stapled into the boards, and the Aztecs starting up the other way. Minchin for Marr, and then a line change for the Ducks. So the Aztecs with the free moment, but intercepted there by Hunter Voiles. Still it's Hunter Voiles. Shot, rebounds, there, they score! And it all started with the interception from Hunter Voiles, moving up the other end, and the Ducks have made it 3-2.
Was definitely a good pick by 13 in the neutral zone, and an even better shot because he carried it into probably about the high to mid circle and just shot far pad on that play, and that just gave the opportunity for his line mates to get in front of the net, get ready, and pick up a rebound on the play.
could not make heads or tails of that announcement of who the goal scorer was on it, so we'll find out at intermission for you, but give the assist to Hunter Voiles. We know that much. And with 3 minutes left in the second period, oh, here's a gift for San Diego State and a good save, Hank Bradford. Hunter Voiles for Austin Poltz. Intercepted by the Aztecs. Now a chance shot goes wide, collected behind the net by San Diego State. Trying to stuff it home. Still loose in front. Now can they get it out of the zone? They do. With 2:33 left in the second period. Oh, dangerously loose puck, but the Ducks collect it. Here's Garrity. Now San Diego State misplaying a pass of their own, and it'll go all the way to the dots on the other end of the ice. There's a giveaway right for Gagan, and oh! Deflects away as Christmas almost came early for Jimmy. And now it's the Aztecs that'll go the other way. End to end a little bit here. But just no one can get a clean handle in a dangerous area. And 94 seconds are now left in the period with the Ducks back up to a 3-2 lead. Here's Jack Garrity. Garrity couldn't get a clean shot through. Circling in the neutral zone for the Aztecs. Now Liam Baird. 2-on-1 for the Ducks if they hurry with Baird and Garrity. The shot goes wide. Slayton will backhand it now. No one there in the center of the ice for the receive the pass from Garrity. Slayton recovers it in the neutral zone for the Ducks. Now moving across the blue line, taking a shot that is turned away. Now trying to get around Nick Slayton. He's just done a real good job with that stick there. 40 seconds left on. Let's roll our clock down to match the stadium one. 33 seconds left above the Zamboni doors. Seeing a comment, Travis, I'll share this with you. In the NCAA, apparently you can't play the puck with your hand even in the defensive zone, and the ACHA uses that rule book. Is at least what we're getting in the comments.
Okay.
So that makes sense. There are some weird college hockey rules.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll admit it. I mean, I play goalie, so I cover the puck with my hands all the time, but I guess if you're a player, you can't do that.
Learn something new every day. I want to thank you for filling us in there. And here's the chance for the Ducks. Isaiah Strategos backhanded, but the shot never got through. Strategos out there now with Rendell and Fortney. And it is Kurt spinning around, getting a shot off, and something out of nothing on that play with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, if you take it to the net, you never know what can happen.
Get Kurt out there, immediately feed Rendy or Charney, and 2 seconds is plenty of time. A little optimistic, but it's enough. All depends how quick we are at the switch on the scoreboard. Well, nothing happens at the end of the period. 40 minutes of play in the books. San Diego State wins that period 2-1, but the score itself is 3-2 after 40 minutes. Tell us where your head's at.
I don't think it was quite the period the Ducks wanted. That sequence of penalties just really allowed San Diego State to come back into the game. I think it really changed the tide. And, I think the Ducks took the last half of that period and they tried to fight their way back into establishing dominance in the game. And, I think that they got a step there. They got the third goal and they're up 3-2. I think it comes down to right now you got 20 minutes and you win a period, you win a game.
Alrighty, well, we will take our 20 minutes. We will see you when it is time for the third period. Don't go too far. We got 20 minutes of hockey left. 3-2 the score after 40 minutes. Give us one or two keys for the third period for the Ducks.
Yeah, it's a big period for the Ducks here. Win a period, win a game, like I said a few moments ago.
Alrighty, well. The Duck goals, you saw him at the intermission playing those replays. Connor Rendell tip, saw him at the intermission. He wanted to make sure that we had it down as a Connor Rendell tip. So we'll re-emphasize that. It was Austin Poltz's shot, and Connor reaching out there with one hand to get his stick to it, and then Jack Garrity's backhander, and did not actually manage to track down the scorer of that third goal set up by the play from Hunter Voiles. But that's how he got to 3-2 with those two Aztec goals in the middle, both coming on the kind of extended run of man-up time that the Aztecs had. And we are some five-a-side hockey underway. 20 minutes left. Big Pac-8 game. Aztecs and Ducks both with regional or more ambitions this year, and it's a great chance, and it's a goal for Jimmy Gagan.
Nice pick by Jack Garrity to start that play off. So, boy, that's a nice way to start a period, eh? Yeah, no, that's the start you want to a period right there. Picking off a pass in the offensive zone and taking it to the net.
So Gagan finding the back of the net again, and friends, I think he's going to score a few this season. But got to give credit there to Jack Garrity as well for setting that whole play up.
Well, looks like San Diego State has played the puck out of the zone. Poltz was calling for a penalty there. It went straight out, but doesn't appear they're calling anything.
No, I think that might be another ACHA thing. But I feel like it has come up before in that there is no delay of game in the ACHA.
Oh, there isn't. Okay.
I may be wrong. I'm hoping we can get some comments help, but I have this kind of specific memory that's come up before. Oh, that's a hit there from Voiles. Still just bouncing around, fanning on the shot, and then falling to the ice.
Oh.
Well, the Aztecs there, and now it's a chance the other way in the shot, and
it squeaked just out loose.
That's a very quick whistle there, sir. But I think to be fair to San Diego State, there wasn't really a duck in the area. There were like three Aztecs around it, but from up here, we could see it perfectly when that puck was just trickling through. And
yeah, it seemed like I think Charnholm was already skating by, so he'd have to circle back, but definitely was lucky to get the whistle there.
For Rendell, then right back to Strategos. Strategos, Fortney, Rendell, the offensive unit, with Nick Slayton and Tobin Fix. Here is Slayton. Easy to recognize in that white helmet. Now here's Strategos looking for the nifty move and couldn't take the puck with him, as it goes all the way to the stick of Bradford, where he'll play it for Tobin Fix, who goes behind the net and stops, goes the other way, lays it back around for Slayton. And now sent down. Strategos will beat out the icing, but the whistle goes, and that's terrible. I think they're going to go to center with it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to center here.
But I am growing increasingly tired of saying, well, at least they did the right thing and went to center.
Yeah, well, it's everyone usually puts it on the refs, but I think after this whole pandemic ordeal, we got to give them a little bit of a break.
Yeah,
give them a couple games to get back to the swing of things. So.
I mean, we're approaching a decade of hybrid icing now, but that's a fair point. They've been without games to officiate for a while as that shot from Charlie Marr goes through. Then a weird deflection just prolongs the shift for a second or two for the Ducks. Now Marr collects it, finding Pat Routson, nifty pass. Routson throws a shot that's gloved down but not held by Elvento. And Routson and Marr trying to keep the play alive. It'll trickle all the way down where Austin Poltz will chase it. No ice. I think that was actually knocked by a duck that way, perhaps. Now tracking it in the neutral zone. Shot through and wide from Garrity. 17:02 left in this 4-2 hockey game. Rings around the boards where Slayton will get a stick to it, but has two Aztecs closing in around him. Now the Ducks get it out through the neutral zone and across the blue line. Garrity and Baird will reach for it. Now still bouncing around. Now the Ducks trying to find it. Send a shot through from the point. Deflects, long rebound, and big collision there for Jack Garrity. I don't even know if you could call it a hit, but he looked, he still knocked a man down.
Oh, and it's still loose.
And boy, that's got to be nervy for the netminder there.
Oh, they're calling icing on the play here, and San Diego's trying to get a line change in. But that's how they buy themselves a few extra moments.
If you ain't cheating.
That is the one rule every team forgets, it seems like.
Forgets is an interesting word.
Forgets, in quotes, yeah.
Back underway though, 16:04 left, third period. Nick Slayton, big hit. Charnholm worked the puck towards Hunter Voiles, who does keep it alive, even if not handled cleanly initially. Voiles again keeps it alive. Finds it right again. Backhanded for Charney, but he couldn't put it home.
Great save there by the Aztecs goalie.
Really liking the look, though, of number 13, Hunter Voiles, in his first game as a Duck, getting a glimpse of what we didn't get to see in Medford. And you knew he was actually up in the sort of perch where the games are broadcasted from, taking notes for those games. So I had a chance to just kind of talk with him between periods, and very obvious, got a real good head on his shoulders and real big kid. But to see him on the ice, looking every part like a collegiate hockey player, nice to see.
Yeah, he certainly is a big presence out there.
So it's the Aztecs that'll recover the puck. Connor Rendell making life a little dangerous for them. Now Slayton trying to find it at his feet. Strategos out there working hard as well. And Fortney will flip it in. It would have been offside, so everyone's got to go back and regroup. And now the Aztecs will try to set up a breakout play here, but the pass too far out in front, and gonna be icing against San Diego State with 14:47 officially left in period number 3. Face off to the stick side of Ilvento. It'll be Kurt Fortney, very good face-off man for the Ducks to dig in. And he think he won it, but and the Aztecs were able to get it out of the zone. Nick Slayton with it at his feet, sending it forward. Bunch of bodies colliding in front of the Duck bench. And Slayton awkwardly colliding there.
Oh, what's going on?
And now Strategos, and he's just tackled. And the back referee saw it, and then I think maybe a little bit of how do you do after the play, but I don't know what that was, because that didn't resemble anything like a hockey movement at all.
No, I mean, that was like both hands were on the helmet there. It almost looked like a football tackle at some point there.
And I think Isaiah took something as well after the play.
Yeah, well, I think they probably got him for that retaliation push there when the both guys got up. Looks like they got him for a rough.
I think they gave 2 penalties to 26 of the Aztecs. I think they gave him a cross-check and a rough, and gave Isaiah the rough for the response. That's a tough one. I mean, I know it's only 1 penalty on the board for the Aztecs.
Yeah, I think the two
would be matching.
They would be offsetting. It looks like.
So, I guess if the Ducks will get a man advantage out of it, that maybe feels about right. And I know it's kind of the oldest cliche in sports that they're going to get the retaliator more often, but
I think
that's a frustrating one there, because that was just so far removed from anything resembling like a hockey play.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what you expect Strategos to do there.
I think this is going to really dive over into the rest of the game here. It looks like that play brought a little life back into the playing surface here. It seems like everyone's swearing at someone out here now.
We got a whole nother game tomorrow too, and I don't know if someone's got to hit the penalty timer enable button down there in the penalty box, because if they want to, I'm okay with it. There we go. Now the penalty clock is running, and the puck coming right for us. So yeah, we have 9 skaters on the ice. It's 18 and 26 in the box for the Aztecs. Only one of those penalties on the board.
You guys want to stand the ball on the box, please?
And that shot goes wide. Liam Baird now. Nick Slayton behind the net. Now Baird again. Chance for San Diego State. Puck loose in the slot. Someone's got to find it for one team or the other. And now it's the Ducks that come away with it. 13:05 left in the third period, as Connor Randell loses a wheel. Oh, that was Gagan, rather. Now Poltz, shot through traffic, deflects into the corner. Poltz again on the puck. Shot again through traffic. And knocked down. Getting a little bit A little bit increasingly physical here. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Bradford with the save. Sets it down for 29 is Popkov. And a couple of Ducks colliding. Now they come away with it. Now we're back to five-a-side hockey. Behind the net, the Ducks. 11:52 left. Charnholm tried to turn and shoot, couldn't take the puck with him, and here goes San Diego State. But Charnholm will recover it. And gloving it out of the sky was DeRosier. And now again, San Diego State poked away, but right back to an Aztec stick. Sent around to the perimeter now from the blue line. Top of the circle. Looking for the one-timer was that number 6 player, but they didn't see him. Instead, worked back across. And now DeRosier with the chance to play it off the boards. And clear. Griffin Minchin's going to win the race to it. Here's Griffin Minchin.
Oh,
no
he
shot.
Just got poke checked on the play there. Great back check by the Aztec D-man.
Minchin will recover it again for Austin Poltz. Or no, Tobin Fix rather. Looks one way, then goes the other, takes it across the blue line himself. And now behind the goal for the former Junior King. Another takeaway. The Ducks wrap around, rebound, no!
Not enough muscle in there on that one.
Jack's been looking for that. And icing the call.
We're not wearing them. Can we please pretend like we're wearing the masks? Am I a fast thing?
.27 left, third period. Garrity rings it around, but bounces right back for the Aztecs. One-timer, but the shot I don't think ever got through. The Ducks trying to break out. They've got numbers here, but couldn't quite get on the same page. Still got a shot off, though. And more physical play in the corner. Garrity is going to take a penalty there for I'm not sure what.
Yeah, it was certainly an interesting call there. There's a couple hits after the play, so.
For checking from behind?
I guess that was the call. I didn't see anything directly from behind, but I guess the ref.
It looked like they ran into each other, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess ref must have saw something.
Well, hold on to your hats. 9:50 left. Deflected away. And it rolls out of the zone. 1:25 left on the Garrity minor. Chance shorthanded the other way. Here's Connor Rendell shooting. Rebound. Collects it, does Rendy. And knocked off the puck. 1 minute left now on the Garrity Minor. The best chance of the power play, though, was just a moment ago for Connor Rendell the other way shorthanded. 8:45 left in the third period. Slayton trying to find it, and out of the zone it rolls. Ducks will get fresh penalty killers out there with 25 seconds left in the man advantage. And another one coming up. Stop me if you've heard that before. So, with 17 seconds left on one penalty, the Ducks will take another. It is Nick Slayton who took the 2 minutes for tripping, and the Aztecs will take a timeout. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third period here. 2-goal game, 2-man advantage for San Diego State. That sounds a little familiar. Up over 110, 111 of you right now. To let us know where you're watching from, if you'd like, in the comments. See some, I think that's Korean in the comments. Not one we get too often. So back underway. San Diego State, 2-man advantage for 10 seconds, and then Garrity will be out of the box. Just trying to get a clean shot. Rebound, backhand. Another one there, trying to stub it home. Bradford, I think, is on top of it. He is.
Big set of stops there by Hank.
Whew. Put us inside his helmet there. What's going on in your mind in that kind of a sequence as a goaltender?
Well, I mean, making the first stop is crucial. I mean, obviously, you don't make the first stop, then you don't got to worry about the others. But just trying to find the puck and really put yourself in a position where they can get a couple whacks at it, but it doesn't matter. That's kind of the intent on that. You want to just be there.
Oh, back underway again. And just keeping it in the zone are the Aztecs. They're back to just one man advantage now for another minute and 15 seconds. Thinking about the slap shot instead, playing it to the circle. Now behind the net. Up to the blue line again. Trying to set up. Shot that was, I think, may have just hit an Aztec. I'm not even sure that was blocked. Standing in the box is Nick Slayton, but he's still got 40 seconds to serve. Ducks trying to get the puck clear, just trying to get a sniff of the puck right now. Aztecs good power play possession, but not a ton of shots. What they've gotten off, Bradford's been equal to this time around. 18 seconds left in the man advantage. And shot deflects netting out of play with 12 ticks left. Slap shot, not great contact on it. Looking for maybe one or two last whacks at it on the man advantage of the Aztecs. There's a great chance and a goal right at the end of the man advantage. And with 6:11 left, it's 4-3. In a tight one, got to fight for it today.
Yeah, no, they left a guy kind of open right at the top of the crease there, and I think he kind of tapped that one in back door.
So 6:03 left. Ovento will just stab at it. Trying to set the Aztecs up from their own end. Holtz will skate into it. Gains the red line, dumps it in. DeRosier in pursuit. Gets there first. But unable to do much. The Aztecs across the blue line and offside in the process.
Oh. Looks like number 6 for the Aztecs will be getting the penalty for taking a shot after the whistle there. You know, it's a 2-minute minor there for probably unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep. I guess his argument is that he didn't hear, and the only thing I can think is that he didn't hear the whistle, and that's a little tough to believe for me. I think the referee's just wanting to do something there, keep control of this game. Can't begrudge him for that. So the Ducks right back to the man advantage. 5:26 left in the third period.
Oh, it's like the
Ovento a little shaken up.
yeah, looks like he might have got a puck where he didn't want to get a puck.
He's back to his feet, tough guy, Mr. Ovento. Good goaltender too.
Yeah, no, he's had a pretty good game for the Aztecs. Definitely held him in.
I don't have a shot count, but the number for the Ducks is a lot. Here's Rendell, Slayton, Baird, down low for Gagan, but bounced over his stick, and now it goes down all the way the other way. Bradford will tap it for Slayton. 5:05 left, third period. Baird for Gagan. Now Slayton across. Back toward Rendell. Shot deflects and into the netting. 4:47 left, third period. 1:15 left on the unsportsmanlike penalty to number 6 of the Aztecs. Now to Poltz. Slayton. Charnholm. Back to Poltz. Thought about Charnholm instead the other way to Fortney. Shot was blocked. And now cleared by the Aztecs with 44 seconds left on the man advantage and 4:15 seconds left in this regulation. There is Crows for the Ducks. Circling behind the net. Now to Charnholm. Back to Lars Crows. Back to Austin Poltz. Fortney. Oh! Had Charney but couldn't connect with him. Back to Poltz. That shot through traffic and then blocked. 3:35 left in regulation. Just about back to even strength. There is Baird. 3:20 left in the third period now. We'll start to keep an eye on El Vento when the Aztecs can get out of the zone. And that puck is up into the rafters. Did that puck ever come down?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it. Got a couple of young fans over there searching the area for a puck. Looks like we got a winner. Ran all the way up to the top.
Come to a hockey game, you might leave with a souvenir. Aztecs will go D to D. Nice play. Gagan to intercept it, though. Ducks have done that a few times in the Aztec zone tonight. Offside, Tobin Fix. 2:51 left. Squirting around the neutral zone, and the Ducks come away with it. They'll send it toward the goal of El Vento, who plays it into the corner. Garrity going to war for it. 2:35 left. Just onside. No, they aren't. The Aztecs with 2:19 left. Nick El Vento still patrolling his crease. We've got St. Paul, Minnesota. We've got Ladera Ranch, Junction City. Icing again. Just off the...
That one goes right into the penalty box.
Penalty box. Got to keep your heads up down there when you're working in those boxes. Many years ago, before there was an Oregon hockey broadcast, I did the scoreboard in PA and took a puck off the wrist and was shaking my hand out for pretty much the rest of the night. And I think the boys thought it was a lot funnier than I did.
Yeah, no, those are...
they'll get you.
Not fun.
Inside of 2 minutes left now. El Vento still confined to his crease. Austin Poltz on the puck, but it's loose in front. And cleared away. Boy, was that a horrifying couple of seconds. 1:32 left. As the puck will come out of play again. "99 seconds left. It's a 4-3 game. Hunter Voiles takes it off the face-off, sends it through to the neutral zone. The Aztecs got to go back in their own zone a few strides, and now they'll start from in front of Nick Vento's goal with 1:15 left in the third period. Voiles again. Right back to the Aztecs, though.
Oh, big save there by
Nice
Bradford.
save, Bradford. Behind the net, the Ducks have it. 1 minute exactly left now. It's Liam Baird. And it'll trickle all the way around that Aztec net. 50 seconds left. Vento now trying to cheat halfway to the circle. Still not all the way out of his goal. One timer turned aside. Now Vento given the go-ahead to go for the bench. So 6 attackers out there for the Aztecs. Shot save, Bradford. 30 seconds left. We having fun yet?
That's what it's all about right here.
Ticks left. Shot into the corner. Poked away, but not out by the Ducks rather. Aztecs will find it in the corner.
Got 15 seconds left.
Still trying to just get that chance. Shot. Block.
Great block
6
there.
6 seconds left.
Great block.
Got to get a face-off win. Little possession. You can taste it here, but oh boy, 6 seconds is a long time at the same time.
Yeah, it can be.
Turning, firing into the corner. That'll do it. The Ducks will skate away 4-3 winners. It was a tight one, but a good win for the Oregon Ducks to improve to 3-0. We're going to take one last look at the Duck goals before we go, but before we do that, give us your closing argument and your final thoughts on the game.
Well, you know, it was definitely good to see Oregon win the game. Probably not the way they wanted to win. You know, I thought that game had a lot of ups and downs for the Ducks. You know, I think they kind of hurt themselves a little bit. You know, they took too many penalties, and you know, that's not something that you want to do. So, you know, I'm excited to see tomorrow's game because I know, you know, San Diego State came out, they played hard, and you know, they're going to do the same thing tomorrow. Tomorrow they're probably going to come out even harder because they already know what to expect now. So.
Yeah, they're not going to, I mean, tomorrow they're not going to have their road legs quite as much. You know, they came up from San Diego today.
Going to have
and they're also, I mean, we mentioned it a little bit in the pregame. This was San Diego State's first game. So just by virtue of playing a second game, they may look a little different. But the Ducks getting that much more comfort under their own legs as well, having played 3 games now, and they should look that much better tomorrow. So all in all, a really solid 60 minutes of hockey, and got to give a shout out to Hank Bradford between the pipes too, looking real good, that rookie is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I think Hank played a terrific game, really sound. Like I said before, you know, he really controls the rebounds. He really sucks pucks in, and you know, he's got phenomenal angles. He really reads the play. He reads the ice really well, and you know, that's something that you need from your goalie. You need the goalie to be able to see the ice, predict plays, and just have that coverage.
Alrighty, well, that will do it for us. Isaac Rosenthal with Travis Green. 4-3 Ducks the final. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.